Hi guys, my name is Christine and I'm a dating, relationship and personal development coach. And today I'm talking about if she liked you, she would be with you. So the truth of the matter is that when a woman likes you, okay, she will behave in the exact same way that you behave when you really like a woman. So, for example, she will do anything to see you, okay? And that's how it goes with you as well, if you think about it really carefully. You think, okay, so when I really like a woman, I will do what I can to hang out with her. I'll do what I can to be with her. Even if my schedule's really busy, I'll still find time to squeeze her in somewhere so I can make time for her because I really, really like her, okay? And women are exactly the same when they are genuinely really into a guy. They may have a really busy schedule, but they will find time to be with that guy, even if it's just half an hour, just so they can just be in his presence for half an hour, She's like, oh, I'm only free on my lunchtime this whole week. I'll come and see you during my lunch. If she really likes you, that's what she will do, okay? She is that level of enthusiasm that you've got to be searching for, okay? So that's one of the hardest truths about this kind of thing, because it could be that, you've got your eyes set on a woman who's displaying not much attraction for you, okay? And obviously you want to turn that around, or maybe she's lost interest in you. She's started to back away. This is the important thing to note. If she liked you, she would be with you, okay? So it's important then to only focus on women who are showing that level of enthusiasm and letting go of all the other women who are half in, half out, flaky, playing games and all this kind of stuff. Only focus on women who are 100% enthusiastic about you and are making the effort, okay? Because that's another way you can tell. That's another way you can tell that a woman really likes you. She's putting in the effort. She's trying, okay? She's trying to hang out with you. She's trying to make it work. She's trying to spend as much time with you as she possibly can. And you can see that effort because she's, you ask her when she's available to hang out and she lets you know. She may even give you multiple times or multiple days where she's available. And she's really trying to put in the effort to meet up with you, and you can tell that she's got that enthusiasm for you. The same level of enthusiasm that you put in when you really like a woman, okay? And let's say you're talking to a woman who maybe is a bit half in and half out, and you're like really trying to okay, so when are you free? Okay, well, you're not free then. How about, are you free in the evening? You're really trying to find a way to get with her and to meet up with her. But a woman who's half in and half out just won't let you know when she's available, or if she does arrange a date with you, she'll flake on you. She'll cancel the date last minute, and she won't offer that alternative time, because that's what will happen with a woman that does like you, okay? If she does have to cancel hanging out with you and the date, okay, if she really likes you, she'll say, oh, I'm really sorry, I can't make Saturday now, but I can see you on Sunday. Are you free then? She'll give you alternative times if she really wants to see you, okay? But a woman that doesn't, may cancel the plans, and you'll say, okay, well, let's just do it another time. And she's like, yeah, let's just do it another time. And then the conversation is sort of dead after that. And even if you reach out to her and try to arrange something again, and more than likely the same thing is going to happen, because for whatever reason, this woman isn't that into you. You got to remember that she will put in the effort if she really does like you, okay? So your goal then is, as a guy that's single, is to focus on women who are totally doing that, who are enthusiastic for you, okay? Who are putting in the effort. And everything else is just noise, okay? So, but I understand though, it can be really difficult to get over those women that are half in and half out. But what you got to realize is that this is just something that is just sort of wired into us a little bit. And that's why advertisers, in the mainstream media, or maybe not even in the mainstream media, they use advertisements to get us to buy their product, okay? And it's the same sort of mind trickery that happens when a woman is displaying low interest. So, and it's all about scarcity, okay? So an example that I used the other day was, let's say a band, is doing a revival tour, a really popular band. More than likely what they will do to begin with is they will release, limited information about where you can buy, about where the venues are. Maybe there'll be limited tickets and things like that. Okay. So because of that, yeah, it makes you think, oh, I really need to get these tickets. I really need to, because there's limited spots, there's limited places that they're going to visit. There's, and so I got to get these tickets. Okay. Because there's a scarcity of them. Okay. It's like, why is the shiny Charizard first edition Pokemon card so pricey, right? And it's because of the fact that it's a scarce thing. Like these cards were made. They're not making any more of these cards, basically, right? They've made those first editions, and those came out in the 90s. And because of that, there's not that many available. Okay, so it's a scarce resource, and that's why those cards go for a lot of money. Okay, I remember as a kid that I bought that I had my own shiny Charizard. It wasn't a first edition, right? But that pack probably cost, I can't remember how much it cost in the 90s, but it wasn't a lot, right, to buy a pack of Pokemon cards. And I got a shiny Charizard, and it was beat up. Like, I remember looking at it, it was completely beat up, and yet it still went for over £100 on eBay when I sold it. And it's all because it's the scarcity. It's the knowing that these things are not going to be in print, and that's basically what happens to you when that woman that you find attractive isn't responding to your messages. It's really hard to hang out with her. The only reason why, apart from your attraction for her, of course, as well. But the reason why it feels so urgent and it feels so devastating to not get her is because she's acting scarce, because she's not that into you. Okay, but you just got to realize and take a step back and realize that is why this is happening. Okay, it's because she's scarce. That's the reason why you want her more. It's because she's a rare commodity, because she's not replying to you as much, and she is not displaying as much interest as maybe some other women. So you got to realize that this is just like some sort of biological thing that we just get crazy about. Okay, and women are the same. That's why it's a good idea when you're dating a woman to just be a little bit scarce, to not, obviously show your interest by asking her out on dates, but don't be in her DMs all the time. Become a little bit more scarce, a little bit more rare, so she kind of has to chase for you a little bit, so you can ignite that fire that so many advertisers and do to us. All right, so that's what you got to realize. That's one of the reasons why it's hard to get over someone who you really, really like, and maybe you've only just been on a few dates with them. Okay, you don't really know them that well. It's just because it's playing into this scarcity sort of biology that we get. We always want the thing that's rare, right? We're like little magpies in that way. Like, we want the shiny thing, the rare shiny thing, right? So that's what you've got to take into consideration. Okay, so yes, if she liked you, she would be with you. Okay, so that's the hard fact, that's the hard truth. So just focus on women that are enthusiastic about you, and the only reason why those women feel boring to you is because of that scarcity thing. You prefer things that are scarce. But once you realize that and you become aware of that's what's going on with you, then, because you may be thinking right now, well, there's a woman that really likes me, or perhaps you've had a woman that really liked you in the past, and she's beautiful, she's everything that you've ever wanted. Okay, and but you prefer, like, this girl that you dated, maybe she's a little bit less good looking, perhaps she doesn't really have the best personality, right? But you prefer the woman who rejected you because she became that scarce commodity. Okay, now that might be the story for every guy, but it can sometimes, that familiarity of someone that really, really likes you can, it can be a bit boring, whereas the one that's not messaging you back, it can feel exciting, but just be aware that that's what's happening with you. It's just like a biological sort of reaction to the fact that woman is more scarce than the woman that is probably 100% better for you. Maybe she's more beautiful than her and has a better personality. That's the only reason why you're drawn to that one. So you just got to realize your own psychology and realize that that's what's happening. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to get in touch with me personally and you'd like coaching with me, then please go to www.christinelovridge.com. I shall talk to you again very soon. Goodbye.